What's up, guys? It is the FM Guru. I'm kind of late doing this video right now. I need to hurry up and get going, but I'm your one-stop shop for all your farmers market needs. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Today, we are going to be talking about the one thing that'll help you sell more at a farmers market. And to be honest, I wanted to let you guys know that if you have any comments or questions about how you can run your farmers market business, hit the comment section or even hit the description. I could do a 1-hour consultation with you, and I'll literally tell you every single thing you need to know to pop off at the farmers markets and to be a good farmers market vendor. Today, obviously, the sponsor of today's video is Herb Roots and Company. This is kind of like a chai to make it. You just add it to a coffee mug and then you fill it with water or milk. It makes its own drink. So today, what we are talking about is the one thing that helped me sell at farmers markets. And it is a mentality. It is a mentality of disconnecting from what you're seeing in front of you. So for example, right, I give out samples and I give out samples of the cider. So the thing about it is, when I first was giving out samples of the cider, people would take it, walk away with it, and just be like, oh, thank you for the sample. But I would also feel the same way about business cards too. Because, for example, like if someone asks you for a card, it's kind of like, oh yeah, I'm probably not gonna buy it because a card, think about the last time you saved a card and actually looked at a card. It's not a lot, right? I have tons of cards that I throw away, tons of cards that I just lose, things like that. But I do want to say, with the mindset of being disconnected of reality, when you go to a farmer's market, right, the goal is to get as many people as possible with the most amount of efficiency. So for example, right, you want to minimize all extra conversations, and what you really want to focus on is locking in and giving out as many samples as possible, while at the same time giving out as much information as possible. So I'll explain. So for me, for example, if I see someone, I say, hey, would you like to try a sample? They say yes. I break down what herbal cider is. You add it to a cup, fill it with hot water. There you go. You can add it to your milk, coffee, tea. Here's a list of all the benefits. Boom. And then if they're trying it, yes. How'd you come up with this recipe? Give them 2-3 quick sentences. People have a bad habit of, you know what? I used to have this habit too. You know what? This girl's kind of cute. I'm gonna walk around the market with her. It's kind of slow right now. No, guys, you guys are there to sell. You're not there to mingle. You are there to sell. Now, if you're there to mingle, do your mingling, but I'm here to teach you how to build the best booth that you could possibly build. So whenever you get there, take out the fact that you like this person, take out the fact that you really want to explain your story from top to bottom, take out the fact that this person is even the negative side. Take out the fact that if this person didn't like it, they said they didn't like it. What I like to do is I talk to myself at markets, and I'll just be like, say I give a sample to someone, they say, yeah, this is nasty, this is not for me. I'll be like, oh shoot, dang, I gotta step my game up, I gotta get the next one. And you know what the crazy thing about markets is? One crazy thing is you do have to disconnect from is that if you have a whole crowd of people at your booth and one person is like, you know what, can I just get a card? Then everybody's gonna want to get a card. People, you got to just know that people in general are like sheep. A good chunk of people are like sheep. So if one person, like last week, right, one lady was like, oh, do you have a sugar-free version? And I was like, yes, we do. Then all of a sudden, every single lady that was around them was, they were sugar-free all of a sudden out of nowhere. Okay. But then on the contrary, I've seen ladies buy like 1 jar, then the next lady will buy 2 jars, and the next lady will buy 3 jars, just like the biggest size. So you just really want to go give out as much samples as possible and give as much information. Don't concentrate. You can look at your numbers, but save looking at your numbers for the end of the day. Look at where you had a drought and look at where you can improve. So that's what I mean by disassociate with reality. You just want to get as much out there as possible, because another thing is too, when you're talking to one person, there are at least 5 people behind them that aren't talking to you. So they're walking away, and you might not see them for the rest of the market. You might see them weeks down the line, but there are people consistently walking if you're talking to one person. So what I try to do is I wouldn't recommend just giving out samples like this unless you're like a cookie person. If you're something like a cookie or like a candle person, I would then give out samples like this. But for me, what I like to do is I like to explain my product so if someone has an up and down. And if they have the whole up and down and they don't like it, okay. But for me, what a lot of people like to do, I'll give them the whole up and down. I'll give them a sample. They walk around with it. After trying, thinking on it, then they come back. Sometimes they come back the same day. Sometimes they come back weeks later. Sometimes they say, you know what? I tried to make it a sample. I tried to make myself a cider at home and it did not come out right. You're the only one that can make the cider taste like this. So I'm gonna buy one from you. And it comes out like that sometimes. So I just want you guys, the purpose of me saying all this is I don't want you guys to get discouraged. I really want you guys to lock in. And I also do not want you guys to get distracted. That's a short PSA from the FM Guru. I'm gonna stay at this, guys. Right now I have 0 subscribers, I'm pretty sure. But as of recording this video, I might have like 10. I might have like 5 or something, because shoot, I've had 0 for the first month. But it's cool. One day I'm gonna just end up doing live farmers markets, and we're still getting it. We're still trying to leave farmers markets. We are still trying to be solely online. I have some UGC content coming in today, so we're gonna see how that goes. And I'm also shipping some product for UGC too. So it is gonna be a very good year, guys. I can't believe I'm about to be 27 very soon, but yeah, very soon is debatable because I turned 27 in November and it's currently April, about to turn May. So I do turn 27 soon, but it's okay. FM Guru, comment section. You don't gotta like, you don't gotta subscribe. I would love if you did though. Peace.